Hello, welcome back, everyone. Disappointed Sun 0813 and Revenant so far, and maybe a few others, so who knows? Welcome back to another stream. Excuse me, it's a good way to start a stream. Shifted the day around a little bit this week. It just worked better for Wednesday than Tuesday, so I appreciate everyone kind of jumping on this day instead. That's a little more flexible in the streaming instead of just always just so locked in with whatever day I already set. So just get in the groove of things. How's everyone been doing this week so far with all the done any fun retro stuff or anything like that? Evening indeed. I'm gonna do a little preface on the game tonight and the setup. I know my chair started squeaking a lot. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't catch up on or pick up on the microphone. The game for the evening is Crusaders of Might and Magic, which I had the big box for back in the day. Lost it. Hey, Pixel, welcome. Oh, all right. Nice. Well, there we go. I shifted it just for you. I hope you appreciate it. You can send me a super chat to say thank you for... No. Ooh, did that arrive finally? That's right. That was one I was kind of hemming and hawing about to buy or not. I ended up not getting it because I realized that, you know, it was just kind of sitting on my shelf. But it's still a super cool project. For those not aware, that is the limited run games. There are basically using a pie inside of a SNES cart and basically, you know, emulating a faster FX3 chip that was never designed. Still not like, you know, ridiculous performance, but it runs way better than the original Doom did on Super Nintendo. So, Evening Stick on Blues, welcome. Stormy evening, that's right. We had some storms early here in the Midwest. They shifted east, so I think we're going to have potentially a little bit shaky weather all this week here. You know, springtime, so that's what happens. But the game tonight, Crusaders of Might and Magic, I bought it pretty cheap back in the day. It was one of those, like, I don't know. It didn't sell super well, I think. It's also on the PlayStation. I played it on PC then for quite a while, but then ended up not playing it that far, and then I lost a copy in a move, unfortunately. But then found it again recently here, and I just like, well, I used to own it. I have to pick it up again. So, yeah, that's always the how much you're gonna have like stuff sitting on a shelf, because I look above here and I have stuff sitting just on the shelf, including the sorry, I'm trying not to knock everything over as I'm getting this display item. Like the limited run game copy of Shredder's Revenge big box, and I couldn't pass it up, but at the same time, this is sitting on the shelf. You know, have the game digitally, but I don't know. It's a super neat box, so it wasn't super expensive, but it adds up fast if you're always buying the, you know, the display items. But still, that is a really cool piece of technology that stands out. Was that cart or whatever? So anyway, tonight we're going to play on the Voodoo 2 equipped K62 400 machine, which is... I have the P2 450 on standby because the machine just, it runs, but it's some weird squiggly problems. So I think it's going to go well now, but if it doesn't, then we'll switch to that machine. So like always, I have a backup plan in play, or plenty of machines to pick from. But this is going to be on our K62 400 with the Voodoo 2 and the AW64 Gold. So it's a really good 1998 like machine, although it is a socket 7 motherboard, so it, you know, it's using that fake up clock of the socket 7 to get to the 400 megahertz or whatever. So it is a interesting one. Or is it 300? I can't remember. 400. I gotta remember. Let's do a reboot and check the settings there, because I'm pretty sure that's what we got to. Like, I'm doubting myself now, because it's been so long since I used this, but I'm pretty sure it is the, it's gonna spin it up here at all. See it bounce so fast. Yeah, 400 megahertz, that's right. I still, like, I'm doubting myself. I gotta check now. Don't be no liar. Yeah, whatever. And we got some scan disk. That's so it is exactly like a college machine, right? Just ignoring that. Moving on. Anyway. I don't think I've set this up for the DOS resolution. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of wonky, but we won't be in DOS very long. We'll get back into Windows here. This is arguably a Windows 95, 98 machine, but it is running 98. 98 SE feels like the best one for this, really. And I have not disabled the... I mean, you gotta have that. It's just... I have not disabled the startup thing because I just love the music here. It's just so amazing. I see. The value still is a lot of, you know, quote-unquote value for your money. The gold is like unobtainium. I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like what I use the gold for makes it that much better. But, you know, evening Bluebeard, welcome. It is just a really good card still, especially for, you know, DOS/Windows 98 gaming. But I kind of wanted to put it in this machine to make it like the ultimate 9098 machine, but it is not exactly the ultimate 9098 machine, but it's not too far off. This would have been a very good machine in 1998. But let's take a look quick at the box. I do have a box on this one. I actually do have the box. See? It's one of those, like, I'm not looking for it, but then it just showed up on eBay pretty cheap, and it's like, I had it, so I kind of wanted to grab it again. Oh, the color's all wonky with this camera, but we'll manage. I could have sworn the box in Europe looked different. Like, it had just a logo or something on the front, and it was not featuring the protagonist Drake in all his awesomeness. Lay with a vengeance. But yeah, this was out on PlayStation as well. And, ooh, it even has a little 3D effects logo specifically there. A3D environmental audio, nice. That's all right. It's just, what's the style at the time? But it is a action 3D platformer style. Think like Rune, that kind of style. We did test this real quick on another computer. Maybe it was this one. I can't remember. On a variety stream, we did test this game real quick. But we haven't actually played it that far. And it's one of those, like, I do enjoy playing it, and I kind of want to just keep playing it for real and see how far we get and everything. So, like, well, let's make it a separate stream. Maybe we'll make it a series if the game is fun. The Legion of Fallen sweeping the land, killing everything in their path. Now's the time to be a hero. Now's the time to fight with fury. Now's the time for Drake to forge his victories. Man, I just love the blurbs on the back of big boxes. Like, that's the big thing. It's like almost picking up like an LP cover. You know what? This is all 3DO, so I honestly don't know what it uses. See if it says anything on the box here. Probably some custom engine, isn't it? 3D effects is plastered all over. They do recommend. I don't see if this is going to show up here. They do recommend a P166 or 233 recommended. I did try and load it up on the 166 first, but it was not running great. So figured I'll go with a newer machine. Yeah, we have plenty of RAM here and everything. And then a direct-to-draw compatible video card. 4MB direct 3D compatible 3D card recommended. And we have a 8MB Voodoo 2. So while this game came out in 1998, it doesn't have very high requirements. But again, think about the fact that this was released on PlayStation as well, which I believe, same engine, just downscaled. Someone can correct me if they find anything about it. But it is the same engine that runs on PC and on PlayStation. So it looks very similar. Again, I could be wrong. Look, there's not much in the box, but, you know, still should check, because it's part of the experience. Come on there, autofocus, you can do it. Autofocus, come on. Have to go to manual. There we go. We got there. We got the CD, which is actually in the computer now, of course. We have installation instructions. Ooh, it's actually like a nice, like, thick paper. Yeah, minimum requirements. Press next to install. Got it. And then an actual nice manual, which the front is color, but then the inside is typical kind of black and white. But so let's more than you get in games these days, even though this always felt like a budget release to me. It was never like a top game or anything. It was just, I think I bought it really cheap, like under 20 bucks, I want to say. It was like on closeout, basically, or when I was just buying big box games anywhere I found them, right? Well, I still do that. Blast, welcome. Yeah, and that's interesting. There's actually quite an entire ecosystem of games that are set in the Might and Magic world, including, the actual, like, original dungeon crawling or RPGs, right? The grid-based RPGs are kind of like the original of the Might and Magic series. And I have a couple of those. But there were a lot of spin-offs and connected games to that universe. Most famously probably is Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, that's the one I've played a lot, right? And I think a lot of us have. But this is the Crusaders of Might and Magic. So it is the action-adventure game. Let's fire it up. See, the graphics are just going to be too much for everyone to handle here. So we'll see how well the Voodoo 2 does. And if it struggles, we can always switch to the E2 450 with a Riva TNT in it, which should give it a little more horsepower if we need to. But then again, the Voodoo 2 should be on par with that too, so. It's funny because I'm actually routing this through the Roland. Reason being is that the gold sound card outputs RCA jacks, and I couldn't find the adapter. I don't know what this is up. Just close your eyes.
3DO.
3DO.
Hey, Henry. McCain's saying we might get rain. His big toe must be twitching.
Anyone seen my boys?
Over here, Tess.
A village at peace, but not for long.
Uh-oh.
For tonight
Ominous.
brings the scourge, the terror, and the madness of the horde known as the Legion of the Fallen. They are the heralds of death who attack by night, ravaging town after town with no mercy.
Epic. Interesting. That's, again, so many custom engines around that era, right? And this is some, like, metal.
They are sent by Necros, master of the dead. Tales call him the greatest of all necromancers, raising his legions from the grave, but cursed with an inability to die himself.
Oh, he mad now.
Except tonight, they have missed one, Drake. For 20 years, Drake has battled these monsters, becoming legend even among his enemies.
This is
Ever
extremely
vigilant,
epic.
He watches like a panther, waiting for that one
Panther?
moment, that opening.
I don't remember the game being quite as epic as cool as this intro is, so we'll see.
The scar. It's him.
Oh, look at that. It's pretty impressive. It's probably not motion captured either, so it kind of predates that.
No! It's back to the grave for you.
Oh, they have a pretty meek voice actor for the protagonist. That's a panther-like now, are you? Jerk. That was anticlimactic. Yeah. But it's got that chunky, kind of death trap dungeon thing going for it or something like that. So we can check the graphic settings, I believe. Yeah, I set a 640 by 480 to get a smoother frame rate. It does run at 800 by 600, which the Voodoo 2 should be able to handle. However, we'll just mess with it. And we will adjust as needed. And also, if it is too bad, we can always switch back to that, or switch over to the... A little darker, there we go. Switch over to the P2 if it is really bad, but... let's take a look at, let's see what we've got. Audio settings. Audible footsteps. 3D audio support. All right. Yeah, I think We don't have EAX support in the AutoB64, I'm pretty sure, but it's pretty cool it's got that, though. It's controls. Let's do a little rebinding here, because this is not looking forward. Did I not rebind it? Oh, it's already being used. Boy, this is a smattering of random keys here. Holy cow. Ooh, quick save, quick load. That's good to know. Screenshot, too. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, can I not? I think it's loading up the CD now, or it's freezing. Nope, I think it actually froze. Or wait for the CD to spin up, maybe. Yeah, we'll see if this machine likes this game or not at all. We have to switch over. What a real retro experience. I shouldn't have messed with it. Hard froze. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. It's weird with this machine. I'm not sure. It just feels a little wonky. Maybe it's just the fact that I don't know. It may not like that ridiculously overclocked processor because, I mean, on a... you normally wouldn't run that faster processor on the socket, so... it sure did. Completely frozen. Control delete? Nope. There it is. Took like 3 control deletes and we got there. We can try one more time. Hoping now once we're in the game it should be fine, but I heard the CD spin down, and I'm gonna guess it didn't like that at the same time, so... This also has a, pretty sure an SD adapter for a hard drive. Maybe we should let this complete. They're pretty quick. It's just an SD card instead of a spinning disk, so... No. No more time for that. It's fine. Fine. I mean, it automatically enables that every time it has a bad crash, right? Or when it doesn't shut down properly, so... I like living dangerously. I can't wipe my finger on it, but this machine just doesn't seem quite as stable as it should be. I mean, I played on it just fine. I played Quake 2 on it for quite a while, actually. A while back, and just sat down and actually played the game, which just feels like it's rare anymore. I test Quake 2 a lot, but I don't actually play it, so... but we'll try it one more time. I know we played Revenant, not you Revenant, but the game Revenant on this machine quite a while back, and it just was not running well, and we had to pivot to another computer too. So we'll see if this machine just doesn't want to play nice. How to turn it off? Just turn off the power button on the Wii. Turn it off. The converter, he can just leave as is. Not a big deal. Otherwise, there's a red button on the right side of the adapter thing. Otherwise, just leave the turn off the Wii the normal way.
Hey, Henry. McCain saying...
Yeah, it's the converter. So it's got a... we're just going to play the game as is without going into the settings. Lightest difficulty, please. It has the... I put in the GBSC or whatever to upscale the Wii to HD resolutions. But that's the thing we're asking about, I think.
He'll be
Oh, that's dark.
for hours. Hurry up then, so we can get back to the dice game. Hey, where's my sword?
This it?
Oh, man. Attitude.
Gotta be more careful.
Yeah, so it rebound some of them, but it's just, it seems to run really choppy on here. Yeah. I think, all right, what do you guys think? Should we stick with the Voodoo 2 here and tough it out, or should we pivot to another machine? I was debating just plugging in the other computer as we were doing this, because it just doesn't seem like something's off with this computer. Like the Voodoo 2 is not quite running as fast as I would expect. I would think that this game would run better at 640 by 480. No, it's really not. We will pivot. Art thou certain? See? This is retro things. Now we get 2 computers for the price of 1 tonight. Isn't that cool? I do need the CD out of the drive, though. Now, I could go overboard and hop to the P3, but that seems like extreme overkill. At least the P2 is a little more period correct, even though that the P3 is like a 2000 circa machine, right? Now, let me put it this way. We'll put it up to a vote here. So, do we want the P2? It's 450. Do you want the P3 450 or the P3 1 gigahertz? Can I do a vote on here? Let's see, can I do a poll? I can do a poll. Let's do a poll. All right. Damn it, I'm going to write a poll here. Let's see if this works. I don't know. I've never done a poll before. Look at me, like, interacting with my crowd and everything. Are you not entertained? That's, I think it's a tight race here now. Hi, Ruby. Wow, that's crazy. Ramos is getting so old. It's crazy. Oh, what do we get if we get a tie here now? Are people switching out their votes? Yeah, the back of the pack is the P3 450 here now, I think. But the P2 450 seems to be taking the lead, so... And there are not that many people voting, so there's not that many people on, so... Alright, we'll give it a few more seconds. Get your votes in now. I think everyone who is actively engaged has already voted, so we'll leave it there pretty much, but... Alright, we're gonna end the poll, and... What does it do? Alright. I'm not sure if that's posted there. I guess I don't even know if it dropped in correctly, but yeah, the P2 450 got the most votes with half the votes available. So we're going to switch to the P3 450. Oh, dang it. We're shut down. Oh, we were voting to which machine we should switch because this computer wasn't running very well. And I have kind of 3 options. And I do have the P2 450 right here, which I believe won the poll. So stand by while I switch that over. I'm going to mute the microphone while I'm doing that so you don't get a whole bunch of clunking sounds. But It's alive. I can just adjust some settings here now, but... Oh, that's fine. Continue, please. All right, let's see if this one runs better now. Yeah, I really do need to set up some, like... I'm such a noob streamer when it comes to those things, like the flare and the, you know, yeah, hold music and all those things, so... Unknown device. What's the finding? Oh, monitor. Yeah, this is a... Sure, that's right. This is a pretty beefed up machine, and we have featured it many times, so... Or not many times, but we did play on it before, so... Double check that the sound is... working. Yeah. Just notice that there's no audio thing there. Let's see. Now, right here. Just notice that there's no, we have used this before. Let me think here now quick, because let's see which... this one. See, it's a real retro experience. I was just going to go to Windows and play some Canyon. There it is. I have too many sliders on the mixer board right now, so there. All right, audio successful. All right, now we got to install the game too. Great, it's got a nice little buzz going on there too, but we'll worry about that later. Install from CD. I guess I should update the, it's not correct. There. At least there's some information there, so. Okay. No, I don't want to install DirectX 7. Yes. Oh, it failed. I think we're hitting the mark here just a little bit, so. I'll have to check what DirectX version is installed. Maybe that is a problem. Excuse me. We'll see. This one actually has a real spinning disc in it too, so it is the true retro experience. Oh boy, I gotta mess with the settings here. Apparently I've been around with this machine for a while, so we'll do that in a second. Yes, that is the, again, I keep saying the true retro experience is to messing around with it, so. No, actually not. It is a third-person action-adventure game, like, think Rune, more like that. So yeah, it's more, like, light RPG elements, hack and slash, basically. With a, from what I understand, I never got that far in the game, it's more of like a corridor you know, room by room kind of thing, more than like imagine like an open world or something. But it is has outside environments at least, so it's not just dungeons and whatnot. There we go. Nope, nope. There we go. Next. Here. Installation complete. I'm going to do one thing real quick, and this is, you can see the waves here now. This is because the phase of the VGA capture. So we need to find the right size. You see the how the lines are getting fewer and farther in between. And that's how you get to the right face of the VGA capture. Now, the face, they're gone. Like, if I go back here, you can see there's a line that comes up and move around as I switch the face. And if I get to just the right size, which is this is the correct pixel capture for this resolution, then the lines go away. And that's the stuff I tune all the time when I'm messing with the software for the capture. Normally I have that pre-configured, but since we're switching machines on the fly now, the reason I put it on the shutdown window here is that it's a checkerboard pattern, which makes it very easy to see that distortion. So now I know I have a pixel perfect capture, and it should be a lot sharper. So that's the intent anyway, or that's the reason I give myself for doing all this stuff. Let's try that game again and see how it does. This machine as an overall has a better set of, like, I don't know, general specs. It's very period correct, but also very powerful for 1998. I mean, if you had a P2 450 with a Riva TNT and Art of Vortex in 1998, it would have been top dog. It's probably as top dog as you can get before the P3 arrived on the scene, right? So, see what the volume situation is here now. Oh, that runs a lot smoother now. Holy buckets.
3DO. Hey, Henry. McCain's saying we might get rain. His big toe must be twitching.
Anyone seen my boys?
Over here, Tess.
A village at peace, but not for long. For tonight brings the scourge.
Alright, well, we'll see that. We can skip out of that. Maybe we can try and run it at 800 by 600 now. I wonder if we can handle that. I'll try. Let's see what are the graphic settings now. Oh, nice little buzz going on there. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, it goes higher. Let's do 800 by 600. Nice. Yeah, it's funny because I don't play on a CRT anymore right now. I use a Dell Ultra Sharp, like one of those 2007 FB or whatever. Oh, higher. Let's see what this TNT can do. I am going to try the controls again. I got a feeling it's not going to crash this time. Yes. Crouch, rotate left. Walk modifier, attack. Cast spell. So talk activate should be E. Cast spell, yeah, like R is fine. Quick select can be Q, why not? Use item Z, why not? Health potion H, my goodness. Next weapon. Spell. I'm already forgetting here. Next weapon we'll do F, why not? There's a lot of things to keep track of here. Next item. I am going to forget all these. That's fine. Characters F1. Console mode enter. So F5 and F7 is the quick save. Quick load. Save config. All right. Let's play the game and try it again. This machine I'm really happy with. It's a really solid build. And this is the kind of black desktop system or whatever. That one of my last big videos I did. And this machine has always just been really, really solid. See if it handles 800 by 600.
He'll be out for hours. so we can get back to the dice game.
That's true.
Hey, where's my sword?
This it? Gotta be more careful.
It's still pretty janky in the controls, but that's alright. Got a longsword, alright. And I'll talk to that guy. That's fine. The one thing I remember about this game, everyone get ready. I'm going to hit the spacebar for a jump. The guy never skips leg day. Look at this. I mean, he just launches himself. I don't know why the jump height is so high in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of flashing lights, sorry. What the? Wow, that almost killed me. The F5's quick save, yeah. Greater healing potion, alright. Wait! It jumps so ridiculously high. That's the next item. What? I don't remember what I did spell for. Maybe I don't have any spell yet. There we go. Oh, it's... Oh, torch. What did I set next spell to? Boy. Yeah, look at the settings. The cast spell is R. Quick select is Q. Next spell is T. Okay, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any spells yet, so. Okay, nice. You can... Look, it even has a light modifier there on my mouse cursor. Alright, now we're off to an adventure. I can't get over how ridiculously high he jumps. Just smacks into the... I mean, he hits the ceiling. Anyway, I think that this game has got pretty mediocre reviews. It's a pretty bundle-to-pack game, but it's still super neat.
Help me. My name's Ursa, captain of the High Guard.
Captain, huh? You must be a prize catch. Come on.
Such sass.
No, I need to find other Crusaders. You go. Meet with Celestia. Tell her what you see.
Celestia? The Enchantress?
Yes, she's at the Citadel. Now
Exposition?
go.
Sure.
That's an order.
Since when did I sign up for this?
Oh, yes, the 90s attitude. He's such a cool guy. Anything in here? Nope. I was went around there, okay. Wait. A lot of swords now. Still, I can dig it. I don't know why again. Look at that. Hey, Pixel, is this ray tracing? Gotta be ray tracing, right? I mean, how else could you do that? It's impossible to do without ray tracing. It is a lot of flickering lights. We gotta get out of here. Outside! Air! Look at this open environment. I almost want to check this out on the PlayStation as well and see how it plays, but... I figured, what feels different when I was blocking there? There's no perfect parry system, and I'm almost tired of that in modern games. There's so many games that rely on the parry systems. I mean, they can be good if they're used right, but so many games rely on it. So how high can he jump out in the open air so he can... Ow. Oh, did it already close? Open. He runs pretty goofy too, but... Ooh, look at this open world here. So as a reminder, this game was released in 1999, so it is not a, you know, I think anyway, based on the box. Money? Ooh. Can I buy stuff later? Cool. Oh, wow, you can do... Oh, yeah. He can do a standing backflip that's, like, taller than he is. No running start, just... Well, Tomb Raider mixed in here, I feel like. But I don't know if there's any, climbing mechanics or anything like that, but... I need any more of those swords. There's something charming about this era. Just the simple geometry and, you know, simple shading, simple everything. But again, if this was a PlayStation targeted game, they definitely had to, you know, keep that in mind, right? So... Wow. The movement above all is really quick. It's throwing me off a little bit because it's just like super fast. We'll get some more spells here soon. Yep, they're running down a road on an adventure. More loot here. But yeah, I'm glad the we took the time to switch computer. I think the K6 would have had some serious problems with this part here. Whoa, level up. I guess. Is that a day-night cycle there? See on the left-hand side, bottom below, or maybe it's a mana. I think I leveled up. Sweet. Yeah, it's like, some games can execute it well, but it's like, I feel like I'm playing the new Jedi games, and while I enjoy them and everything, it's just, I have to play on the easiest difficulty because I just enjoy the story and the setting and everything, but I just don't, I can never gel really well with those parry mechanics. I know they're popular and, you know, that's great and everything, it just doesn't work for me, and it detracts from experience. Yeah, we got Lee's footprints and everything too. I feel like I want to loot more, but there's not much they drop, so... I believe the portrait of Drake changes. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Sorry, Pixel, I noticed you said it. Yeah, we should enable Aureal effects. I forgot about that. Settings. Aureal 3D. Oh, yeah. Aureal. Chug that potion. See if we get a little more positional audio and everything. I don't know, this is super charming, and are there any retro throwback games like this coming out now? I know that, you know, there's been so many games that are focusing on 8-bit or 16-bit, you know, obvious reasons, but this early 3D era, feels like there's not that many. Maybe I'm just not seeing them, but... We dropped an axe. A mace. Oh yeah, it's mason time. You can go inside houses too, holy cow. Speed potion, oh my. Dink. Can you jump Can you jump over it? I feel like we need to slow down into Bionic Man sound effect when he jumps. It's just ridiculous. Oh, you can do combat rolls too. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Oh, it's terrific. I don't know, it's just the jank versus, like, coolness factor of this is amazing. It would be nice to get some, spells. I think T was the next spell, but I only have the torch spell so far. It feels like there's a distinct ambition here. But I also feel it is definitely, you know, hindered a little bit by its,
Welcome to our humble town. I am Harold.
Okay. Nice town. Can I smash the barrels? Oh, wow, that is a big door. I guess you... Oh, look out, it's a tavern. Wow. Look at the details here. Why, may I ask, are you standing on the table?
Are you a nobleman or a bandit? Sorry to be so rude, but it is hard to tell these dangerous times.
Okay. Why are you standing on the table, ma'am?
You should keep your armor in top condition. The slightest tarnish could result in a crack at the wrong time. Then you would not have to worry about diligence any longer.
Can I get armor? Ooh, is this a... Quest items. Let's see, what's in this chest? Money? Okay. I stole that, that's fine. Yeah, I always funny when they do that, because you know they're like, oh, we need extra, like, just extra voice actors for additional characters that aren't main or whatever. And yeah, they just round them up.
You should keep your armor in top condition. The slightest tarnish could result in a crack at the
So,
wrong time. Then you would not have to worry about diligence any longer.
I can just take everything here. Those potions do nothing, apparently. It's just it feels like to me it's not an era that's been represented in kind of the throwback stuff yet. Or maybe it has, but I'm just not privy to it or aware of it. Let there be light. Because it is dark in here. Ooh, something underground. Alright, there you see. Mana potion. Pays to explore. Opening doors and everything. Yeah, it does have that vibe. Heretic 2... Probably at a later time, like the Gothic games, right? Although those are a little more, oh, are you vaulting too? Those are a little more on the RPG side, and this is definitely more on the action side, but light RPG elements. But he sure runs goofy. No getting around that. Loading. I'm a little afraid to try, honestly, but... Then again, the fact he can jump like this, I mean, takes no fall damage from that. Nothing should hurt him, right?
I have heard that there's another continent where wars are waged similar to this one.
He looks a little derpy, beyond derpy. Yeah, I missed that. They're like, they were getting more capability every year, you know, but this still was like they couldn't just go all out. These game engines and computers couldn't handle stuff like that.
There must be a way to appease the Legion. If only they would take what they want and leave.
He is a panther is what he is. He's not...
Dare to find your destiny. Glory can be had with the right combination of smarts and strength.
Wow, they recorded that just sitting in their kitchen. I don't know, it has the charm, right? Let me in. Look at this rendered grass. It is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, she must have. That was something epic there. Ooh, look at this. The collision box for this. Whoopsie. It is not quite sized correctly. And I can get up on the roof like, yep. Break. And a nice chimney. Can leap straight up to the top of a roof, no problem. I see them in there. Can I get in? Oh, I can. Hello, I'm here to loot.
I had to board up my home and move my livestock to a neighbor's. The Legion threatens everything I own.
Yeah, we got no loot, so whatever. It feels like if you switch to Rune after playing this, Rune would feel like a total revelation, and it's amazing.
I have seen the Crusaders, marching and on maneuvers. They are so noble and honorable in their cause.
Oh, his face just looks so derpy. Like, it looked like he's just, like, a cross-eyed, but looking in totally different ways with his eyes. Oh, this saving this really quick. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. It really is.
You've been to the stronghold? You are braver than you look, possibly less wise.
I was playing a while back now, kind of parked it a little bit, but playing Avowed, and it's a gorgeous game, Unreal Engine 5 and everything, but the cool thing with that game is that they don't care that you loot stuff, and it's honestly liberating, because although I like the Bethesda games and like deep RPG stuff where, you know, they don't want you taking stuff, it was honestly liberating just walking around. That's lootable, so I can take it. There's no like question about it. If it's lootable, you can take it, then there's no repercussions, you know. And it made it feel like more old school RPG where you ran into houses and stole stuff left and right, no one cared, right? Like that even works in Witcher 3, right? You can just deny the reward being all noble and you run in and rob them blind, so... This has got a little Zelda too. I am error.
Spirits the dead scream and wail for vengeance. I can hear their tortured souls as the sun goes down.
Buckets. Sunflowers. Mana crystals. Yeah, you can see like... You can even see the square outline. I'm not sure if it comes across there. The square outline of that texture there. It's got transparency on the edges, but they it's not fully transparent, so... And it's just oozing with charm now. If you were to make a game of throwback like this now...
I'm happy to see if the Crusaders have not taken flight. The Citadel can move, you know?
Okay. Big village. Just keeps going.
I used to trade with the dwarves. They had reliable and well-made goods.
I took an arrow to the knee. Oh, maybe they don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna loot everything. Air resistance potion. Seems very specific. Money. I'll take that. This village didn't need anyway. Ooh, is this an armor?
Please check out
Ooh, a merchant. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a... I buy that, or do I have to sell? Selling this, I think, right? Yeah, this is from my inventory. It's got to be. Yeah. Sell some more swords. Why can I not buy that? There, I guess I didn't have an space, so okay. Can I now equip it? Yes, I can. Ooh, look, it's even got, oh man. He's looking good now.
Please check out my
fine
wares.
I was gonna steal it, though. We got in the back here. Any loot laying around? Oh no, if only I could jump over you. Oh yeah. I'll take that. Too bad someone rocked your, or broke down your barrels too. It still felt novel in the 90s to me, like to have, I mean, I remember Diablo showed your character in 3 stages, I think, that you got different armors as you upgraded. And that felt so cool to see it reflected and not just have a static character that looked the same throughout the whole game. I've been giving this game a little too much credit. Again, this came out in... Well, did someone look up what the... Because the box says copyright 1999. And that seems like it's real late considering the specs. But I guess, again, it was a 1999, a 3DO company. if it was a game that was designed for the PS1 and ported to PC or vice versa, then that would limit it considerably. So, just the jump is just fantastic. Fair enough. Yeah, I would not. I mean, look at the other games that came out in 1999. So Half-Life would have come out by the release of this game and been out for a while. And that's saying something. So, nice. Yeah, you're getting really up there with a fantastic machine. And I feel like at this point, if you're building a 46, unless you have the components already, a Pico Gus is like, my goodness, it's such a useful tool to have on that machine and opens up so many options. Oh no! 2 different paths, which way did I go? Right after I take this potion. Fire resistance potion. I will never use any of those potions.
I am too busy now to talk, but maybe later.
Sure, lady. I just broke into your home and took your potion. Yeah, it is pretty fantastic.
Hail and well met. It is good to see a face friendlier than our new neighbors.
Okay, thank you for telling me that. Now I'm gonna... I go left or right? So we'll go left for starters. But I don't know. Oh. Man, this are, stronger enemies right away there. Is that a big mace? Oh, yeah. Got a big club. The question is if I keep going this way. I kind of want to check out the other direction, too, just to be safe. I think it gave us quite a bit of health potions, at least. So I got 3 healing potions, 7 greater... Yeah, I'm stocked on healing potions. Not a problem there. I really do want to get some more spell still. It feels like it's lacking. Is that just healing potions sitting there? The box says it's got 30 devastating spells, so... Wow. I don't understand where the jumping comes from, because we haven't really... Ye old catacombs. Not just catacombs, ye old. Now... Whoa, hi. Whoa, lightning bolt. Not fair. Do I get a lightning bolt? Now, we go to catacombs or not? I'm not sure. Is there another path behind the house? Oh my, it's a branching game now. This big old club is pretty strong. It has almost like a kind of like an EverQuest vibe, right? Ooh, that's a catacomb, all right.
I cannot help but wonder if we will be able to stem this tide of evil. The stronghold was quickly overrun.
Sure. Can't get in there yet. But I can find loot. Mana crystals. Oh, there's more stuff laying on the ground there. It is nice to play almost a more linear game sometimes too, and not just, you know, open world, massive quest markers and everything. Now, which is where to go right now. I assume we'll not go to the catacombs, unless I don't remember what the lady said. Was there a quest journal? Quest book. Meet with Celestia at the Citadel. Where's the Citadel? Who knows? Suppose there's a map. Oh, there is a map. Oh. So... Catacombs, Citadel. Well, I can't get into the catacombs yet, so that map was moderately helpful, if even. This is Direct 3D, and I think Pixel, if you scroll up, well, I guess I'm not sure if you can see the previous chat or not, but Pixel found out this engine was like the Messiah engine or whatever. It was custom for 3DO. It was not another engine or anything. So, but it is Direct 3D. Because again, like we mentioned, this is a 1999 game, so it's pretty late for this type of graphics, right?
Methinks you should be careful of bogus information. It could lead to your death.
Oh my. Your death. Or is this the... Probably a town. I'm already getting lost. Yeah, so if you put this in perspective of 1999, the graphics aren't that impressive anymore at that point, so... Alright, so we'll go left then, I think we have to. But yeah, on my 486, I'm waiting for the Pico IDE to swap out the hard drive in there, because that's on the way out as well. But it'd be nice to have a real hard drive emulator in there. Otherwise, it will have the Pico Gauss as well. It will be a Pico. I don't think so. Check on the... Or I don't have... Nope, the CD is not... I don't know. There's no lights to show that there's like Redbook audio running or anything, because it's very possible that I forgot to hook up the cable, but yeah, no music. I don't think I did. I tried to make this a multimedia computer, so I don't see any blinking lights on the CD at all. Maybe there's a bug with the installer or something. Just soak in the ambiance of the world. Town after town after town.
This land is doomed. The elves are smart enough to go into hiding or altogether leave. Why are we humans so stupid?
Yeah, they definitely used like... just staff and whatnot. Oh. I don't know, these are worth quite a bit of money, I think. Speed potion's worth even more. Yeah. No, it's different mana crystals. Axe 100, 120. Yeah, I guess never mind. Oh well, I'll leave you,
Hail, I am Casper.
Sure, whatever, dude. I'm just here to loot your stuff. Definitely running a little sluggish. Ooh, got some nice distortion back there. You can see the I think it's missing a texture there. Little Twilight Zone going on here. Whoa, trippy. Okay, that's enough of that. You get motion sick looking at that. Ooh, money. Yeah, I feel bad. It's like, cause Ian is very busy, of course, but it's like he's just being stretched thin now between Pico ID and Pico Gauss development. And okay, sure.
I have my family to look after.
I will patiently wait for the Pico ID to be fully done and baked. So this looks important.
Please, keep the forces of the Legion from invading our lands. Find the other Crusaders. Get us more help down here.
Yeah, the voice acting is, I guess I should be happy that it has voice acting. They definitely did not pay for professional actors, and if they did, oh boy. Let's keep running this direction, I guess. The corridor walking simulator. The occasional skeleton. This looks promising. Dirt.
Certainly, there's magic hidden away within the stronghold.
Find it, and I am sure it can help you in your quests.
Like Slender Man? Or this guy's tiny. What the? Can I like Moria Stomp him? I can stand on him, and he's tiny. The heck?
Have you ever seen a Black Knight? They are frightening. If you see one, I suggest running.
Oh my. Yeah, the voice acting is pretty funny. It's charm. It's charming. I know this is the middle of the road game and it reviewed poorly. Or not horribly, but definitely not like well. I think it was like a 60 out of 100 kind of game, but now it's just super endearing and charming. Which just
Hail, stranger.
sure. That looks like a floating island kind of thing. That's probably important.
I've been sending my belongings to my nephew and niece in the Citadel.
Yep.
Hopefully soon,
Sure, whatever.
I will be all moved,
Sounds good.
and I can leave this place.
What are we coming up on here? Whoa.
I'm Drake. Can you give me a lift to the Citadel?
Sure. Hop on.
How is he? Cool. Let's go to the Citadel. By a airboat, I guess.
Pretty good story, Drake. You're sure to have Celestia's ear.
It's her army I could use.
We get to do anything now?
Our Crusaders shall smite the Legion. They are nothing before our might.
Okay, buddy. A cool story that you did exposition when we weren't listening. I'm in the Citadel to break all the stuff. Oboka, welcome. We are wrecking the Citadel's boxes right now because they deserve it. Oh boy, stairs. How big is the Citadel here? Uh-huh. So we go up, I guess? Little crab walking. Oh, that goes way up here. Whew. Those... Okay, they're just armor stands. Those are guys. That's pretty... It's not a door. Tapestry. Not a door. Or maybe I do miss some of the modern conveniences of quest markers and stuff.
Both of my sons are Crusaders. They fight for glory, truth, and honor. I believe they will make a difference.
Oh, there's nothing up here. Yeah, it is quite goofy. It's very exaggerated, but again, it's if you consider again this is a PS1 game with a coat of paint on top of it for PC, it just seems weird that it was released so late. I just remember this having nicer graphics than what we're seeing here, but run to the basement then. Loading. Alright, so go any further down? Nope. Alright, where to now? Lots of tapestries here. This looks important.
Celestia is expecting you.
Do I get to actually find her? Ooh, I'll take the sword. Do I actually get to talk to her now? Nope, more stairs. I appreciate the ideas of grandeur here now, but a lot of running around. Our action RPG has mostly been action running. Okay. We'll just keep on going. Board. Oh. Man. Fancy room. Can I talk to her now?
You must be Drake.
There we go.
I'm sure you are familiar with our struggle. Since the Legion took control of Stronghold, they've made life hell for everyone in Ardon, destroying villages, intercepting supply shipments. If that weren't enough, their leader,
I think we found the voice actor.
has been busy collecting pieces of ancient technology to construct a weapon.
For what?
That's what we'd like to find out.
Thanks, Drake, for your
Unfortunately,
contribution.
nothing can be done until we've taken back Stronghold.
Good luck. That place is locked solid.
There's a
You're so
way to get
sassy,
in.
but yeah, what's up with this face texture? He looks so derpy.
It's a powerful artifact that could break through Stronghold's barriers once and for all. Unfortunately, the horn is in the possession of the dwarves of Carantha. We need someone who can persuade the Dwarven King to let us borrow it.
You want me to...
Hope you're not thinking of me, Celestia. I'm no good with words. I speak with a sword.
Or my
It may
mace.
come to that, Drake. That's why I've chosen you for this mission. And
Oh, yes. And again, it's
you will
just
be
super
granted the
charming.
honorable
There's no
title of
denying that.
Crusader.
Lucky me.
Drake, cut the sass. Trying to save someone or what? It's just like... they just dropped me here now? Okay. So... Go to Carantha, secure the Horn of Shattering, and return here. How do I get to... What I feel like if they cut out all the walking in this game, it would be much shorter. I'm expecting more like, you know, dungeons and catacombs and that kind of stuff. And I know there's stuff like that later on, but... Got the run animation, I can't unsee it now. You want to see what happens? Okay, we'll do that. Maybe we should do an actual hard save, just in case. You sure, did they program a reaction, or will nothing happen? That's the question. Right if I get dizzy running up these stairs. What's that? Oh, that's a vaulting maneuver. No resources are spared there, so let's do a hard save. I don't trust just a quick save. That's the only thing I've used so far. Oh my! They cared a lot. Wow. Got yeah. They sure fight back. Viciously, I might add, too. So what happens in the game? Like, well, you already got the quest from her, so I wonder if, like, you soft lock yourself if you kill them. So I can't imagine this game has like an alternate solution programmed in if you can kill the NPCs, which is a little odd that you can even attack them. Maybe it's assumed you won't survive, because that would be very difficult to survive. It's not like, it's one thing with, you know, skill. This game doesn't really do anything besides left click or right click, and that's it, so. So, where'd I go now? Yeah, I bet so. Even if you somehow were to survive, the game probably is going to sit there and, like... That is a piece of armor. Holy cow. What piece is coming out of it? Because I can wreck it. And yeah, for those that didn't notice earlier, his jump height is just ridiculous, and he can just jump high enough to smack into the ceiling. Is this the way? Ooh.
Please, please check out my
Ooh,
fine
a sword, yeah,
wares.
or a shield, we'll take that. What? Gotta buy it first. Fine. Oh, yeah. Now we're, rolling in style here. In the door. Oh, more stairs. Okay, let's go through the stairs again. am. The potion, though. Speed potion. Feels like it's impressively large here, and... Oh, there was a smaller barrel hidden in the big barrel. Yeah, they sure did. It really reloaded there. All right, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe we'll get somewhere before the stream is over. This is huge. Why is this so large? Like, it doesn't... Ah, it's locked. Locked. Oh, more stairs. Good lord. I am actually gonna get lost here now. So that was the throne room, right? Yeah, so there was stairwell down here. This run animation is quite goofy. Yeah, I can't unsee it now. It's like a mess hall kind of thing. Can't go in here. Click. Yeah. Can't, can't ask too much of this era of games, but... 1999, didn't System Shock 2 come into 99? Or was that 2000? We're talking the level of System Shock 2 versus... Oh, more stairs, look. I'm so glad we found more stairs. How do we get out of it? Well, look. Oh, my goodness. I can probably jump on that, can't I? Be insta-death. What? I mean, this is cool, but what purpose does this serve? From a gameplay perspective. You have a wicked fight down here later or something? What's driving this? Water wheel? Okay, well that was a nice detour. I guess we'll run on back up. It just really feels like kind of... I mentioned EverQuest a couple times, but that era of graphics and like sort of massive world that you can kind of run around in, it, again, feels like those MMOs that were just kind of empty, right? A lot of like empty space. Yeah, basically. That's pretty much a good description. I would not place this as a 1999 game at all if you would have just showed it to me and asked me. Okay, it just kind of goes in a circle here, okay. Guess we'll go through and run back upstairs then. If I can find the way. Huh. Ooh. Those... Oh. Okay then. Table's optional. Yeah, that face is something else. I guess we'll go this way again. Stairs down. Oh, up. Did I go down here? Did not. Barracks? This is neat, but why did it have so much stuff here? There's DOs of dolphins. Nice, I guess. Oh, that's a nice, like, delightful bedroom decor, I guess. Fish. Alright. Like, think about how much time we spent in combat versus how much time we spent just running in this game so far. I know that game designers are kind of better with that pacing these days, but the pacing is just terrible, so... Alright, hello Bruce Lee. Welcome, and see you later. Good luck with the CDL exam. Hope that goes well. It's exciting. Don't run over too many things. Don't like pretend you're playing GTA, right? Take that, armor. Okay, so that's to the throne room, right? So we need to go this way. Hi, Cat. Is always here to join the stream, too. It's been a while. Hi, Cat. Okay, so that's stairs. So we're going up here, I guess. Oh, loading. Okay, that's probably a good sign. Zoe might bump the microphone here. We'll see. Okay, so we're back here. Can I go on the airboat again?
Hey there, Drake. How'd your meeting with Celestia
Oh.
go?
You're looking at the Citadel's newest hero. Can you get me down from here?
Aye, hop aboard. Something tells me your adventures are just beginning.
Well, that was a lot of running around just to go talk.
Someday I'll also be a Crusader. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. It's got a limp. Oh. I think Drake sat too long on the boat there, and his leg kind of fell asleep, so he's walking a little odd. Oh, so they just dumped me back at the same place. Do I have to run all the way to the catacomb now or something? Boy, it is a lot of running in this game. I don't suppose there's a quick travel or anything. Nope, that's hoping too much, I think. I guess we're running. And running. Running some more. I still don't know where to go right now, besides. I feel like they have some sort of open world aspirations here, and the engine is not designed for that. And they padded the game by having you run around a whole bunch. Assuming you get into catacombs and it gets a little more action-y, but right now we've had very little RPG. We had a little bit of action, and just running. But I appreciate the ambition, I suppose, on the world design and world building, because it's pretty elaborate. I guess we'll go this way here. Running. Yeah, it really does make me curious to see how it is on the... Oh, hi. Got some bad guys here now. But I got more stuff. Ooh, that is a... There's a big freaking mace there. Morning Star. I kind of want that. Oh, yeah. I will say I really appreciate the fact you can open inventory and see everything on the ground. That is a nice touch instead of trying to figure out where things are. Oh, yeah, look at this. Got so many healing potions, I might as well heal. Oh, there's enemies here, so that's a good sign. No speed potion. I forgot which button's the potion. Oh, it's weapon swap. I would put that. Crouch. Oh, speed potion. All right. Little Sonic action going here. Level up. Lightning. I want some lightning. Was that a big sword? They were just having a little campfire. Well, it sucks to be them. Broadsword, 150. Stick with the mace for now. It's been this were ridiculous. The speed potion is nice. It helped me run faster. Temporarily. So that was just a little detour here. Yeah, I am curious to check it out on PS1. Pretty cool if Drake just slaps on some cool, like, shades and you get the propeller head music starting. What's this? Just random clutter. Okay. I guess we'll go back this way then. Yeah, so there is a character screen here. Look at this. It might... Yeah, it literally has full, like, leveling system, but... I mean, a lot of resistances and... Huh. I feel like the RPG elements they've added on here are pretty substantial, but I'm not sure if they're actually doing much. I'll say if this game had a little more, a better pacing, I think it would probably be a lot better. Right now, we've spent a lot of time running with little action. So I got a pretty wicked morning star out of it, so I shouldn't complain too much. Just running. Just running. Texture filtering is pretty epic too because, yeah, I can, oh my goodness, the seams here. It really does have that PS1 vibe to it because textures are super low quality and everything. I think that you could and did a lot more in 1999 what this game is doing. But it's just a later PC port. I'm pretty sure it came out... Did it come out in 1999 for PS1 as well? Someone's looked that up? Or was that earlier? I think I'm going this way. There, we'll take the speed potion. Now we're moving. There's some Sonic music with this. It's just sunflowers. I don't remember where the catacombs were. Bring me all the way back to the beginning of the game or something. See, does it show where I am? Nope, just... It's the stronghold. These stronghold catacombs are there, so... What does it say in the, Carantha. Security... Carantha's all the way to the east, so I guess we'll just... No compass, but... We were all the way on the left there, so it's got to be to the right, I guess? Keep going this way. Yeah, that's right. This is the, inn or whatever. Now, this might be back to the beginning, so... Huh. Yeah, I think this is the very beginning. I don't think the catacombs were this way, but... I wonder if you can clear that fence. It's like the sunk cost fallacy. I already ran all the way here, so I kind of want to double check here now versus running all the way back, but... Maybe I do miss the modern quest markers, and I've been playing a lot of Starfield lately, especially since the last update, and I got really sucked into it. It's like Todd got me again, but the gameplay loop now is really, holy cow, the late PS1 title then. Stop shocking me. Oh yeah, that mace is good. Oh, I don't think I came from here. Right? Yeah, Starfield has just been... Oh, there's a... Good lord, I can't heal fast enough. Wow. Brutal. The last time I saved. I guess it's dropping back here, so alright. Well, it's not too bad, but... Man, that went from... okay to ridiculous combat. Maybe I'm supposed to be there, but we're gonna try again. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised it only dropped me back here and not just back where my last save was. So it actually dropped me where the zone load was. So, it actually has kind of an autosave in that case. Did it burn through my healing potions, though? I did that? I got plenty of healing potions. 7. Greater healing potion. But yeah, I've really gotten hooked on Starfield. Just the gameplay loop is really addictive now, and they filled in the kind of the gaps that were problematic. But it, of course, has quest markers and everything, so I'm used to that now too. You look at the radar, you can kind of run where it's supposed to be. You can also free roam and all that stuff, but you use the scanner and stuff like that to know where to go a lot. This game does not have such a luxury. Stop shocking me. Save now so we can try that again. See if we can. I feel like I'm playing an MMO. I'm trying to pull like one mob and not 5 at the same time. I think I can probably handle one of those like ghost dudes by themselves, maybe. I really wish I had some spells. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just a higher resolution skin of the PS1 version, right? There we go. Alright. Did it! Woo! Those ghost dudes take a... Whoa, hi! I was like a freaking caster. No, thank you. Can't get in there, though. Yeah, I really... Crimson Desert looks like the kind of game you want to get lost in. And I am really curious about, too. They're also patching it super fast, so it feels like one of those games that if you give it a little bit longer, they're going to have a really solid product. But they seem like they're fixing a lot of the things people are complaining about. Or just improving quality of life stuff, whatever. And the game does look very gorgeous. But yeah, I'm very sucked into Starfield right now, but I have been tempted to get that as well. But that's a problem with having multiple gargantuan open world games, because Starfield is like an endless playing game. Like the world building and the texture detail and like the clutter and stuff like that is just fantastic in Starfield, so... But it's still a much slower paced, like, you know, run around roaming game. This is turning into that now, but yeah, Crimson Desert is really... oh, okay, cool. How are you liking it so far? Besides just enjoying it. I mean, I've heard really good things that it's just kind of like, almost like a Breath of the Wild style, just explore and just roam around more than it is like a you know, strong central narrative, right? Just like the roaming around is the point of that game, and that's very appealing to me too. So I find myself, what I enjoy with the Bethesda gameplay loop, for example, is the, what's that over there? I'm gonna go check that out, right? Those are the things I really enjoy, playing those RPGs, so that it's real tempting to get that too, but then I like, Starfield helps me all consume right now, the open world game, and you throw another huge open world game, but they scratch different itches, right? It's more of the action RPG thing on the Crimson Desert side. But it looks super impressive. Again, they're patching it insanely quickly, so... I guess we'll go back to running. More running. Whoop. Now, is this, that must have been where I came out, then. I did come out of that. So the regular healing potion heals almost nothing now already. It's running, running. Ooh, look at that skybox, which is, yeah, the PS1 stuff shines through quite a bit here. But I wonder how to place on a controller, because the mouse controls, you can see, are pretty, like, wobbly. They're a little too slippery, almost, the best way to describe it. Nice. Yeah, that is some appeal. Like, I like the fact that it's just a huge world. and explore. That seems to be a kind of, unless I got it wrong, that seems to be the central, like, focal point of the game. It's just go out and find stuff. Yeah, that's... Boy, I'm really tempted to try it too, but... Oof. That seems like a game, from what I understand, you can just pour hours into it. Like, it just, you can play and play and play. Like, I'm not sure how far you are in it, but from what I've seen, at least with the initial videos and stuff like that, is that the world is just huge, just gargantuan. Massive, huge different biomes and everything, and a very cluttered, not cluttered, but filled world with just a lot of things to find and explore, right? So, I can sell some junk to this guy here.
Please, check out my fine wares.
My wares? No, I kind of want to sell stuff to you. Cat, yes, I know. Hang on. At least the vendors didn't have any problems with cash there. A lot of games like us, again, harking back to Starfield, a lot of vendors have only so much cash. You can't just unload everything. Kind of bummer. I don't think there's any morality system in this game, so you could just kill everyone. But I can imagine, again, if you kill a wrong NPC, you get soft lock, so... Really? Wow, okay, cool. I mean, it seems ridiculous, say, 25% of the map, like, oh, 25 hours, so this, you know, you're getting somewhere, but, what I saw on the map, like, what people were playing, it's just ridiculously huge, but, still, that's not too terrible. If you got a quarter, if it's like a 100-ish hour game, then it's more of like a Assassin's Creed, like, you know, Odyssey and Valhalla, which I know those games are long too, but that sort of thing, right? But what it looks to me like the world is lived in, and that's what sells it to me in open world games, right? Is that there is, I don't know if the NPCs have routines and all that stuff, but it looks to me like a huge world that is like inhabited. Like I feel Witcher 3's world looks very inhabited. Oh, okay, I can go in the catacombs now, so we're in the right place. Whoa. Now it's Death Trap Dungeon. Like literally. There we go. Although we gotta run a little bit first. Kind of incentivized to kill as many as you can here for XP. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna use up the healing potions. I heal pretty little. Heal is pretty powerful. Oh, it stairs down there too. Now we're in a real dungeon here. That's not where to go. Barrels. It's like I don't need another gargantuan game, but it is. Boy, it seems to scratch a very particular itch. Just that kind of wanderlust style, and I don't know. It's really cool to see how much they're supporting the game. Like think back to like, okay, I know it was a remaster, Oblivion remastered, one and done, and they kind of ditched the game, and that was it, you know. But Crimson Desert, they seem to genuinely want to support the game and make it the best game it can be. How is the... I saw in reviews and stuff that the game has so many systems that it's ridiculous. Like you can pick up a cat and pet it, or put armor on the cat, or you have like logging stuff and mining stuff and a base building function, and it's like there's so many systems in the game. And is it overwhelming, or does it all kind of work together pretty well? Or do you feel like you're constantly like having to stop and engage with the systems to make the game worth it? Like, okay, I can't progress unless I cut down this tree or whatever. Oops. Where did I go? Healing potion. I really want more spells. And I play most of my PC games on the couch. My leg is not conducive to sitting for huge periods of time by the PC anymore, especially since I do it for work. That I like Okay, nice. Does it feel like cohesive in a sense? Like I know in some games it feels like certain functions, I don't know how to describe it, but certain systems in the game feel kind of tacked on. It all feels pretty cohesive. Like, you know, the crafting pieces blend together with, you know, the resource gathering and I don't know how to describe it, I guess, but well planned that game. But from what I understand, they jammed so many systems into it. It's pretty funny to think if this was a PS1 game then, in like 2000 or whatever, yeah, early 2000, and you compare that to the PS2 that launched pretty soon after this, and the action-adventure games have on that system, and the difference is ridiculous. Nice. Yeah, I'm really tempted to get it as well, even though I don't need another game of that size right now. I'm spending an inordinate amount of time in Starfield. It's got that. I was missing that. I don't know, the Bethesda comfort food. I mean, for all the faults that Bethesda games have, I do really enjoy their usually core gameplay loops. Are really that wanderlust thing that they have, and that's right now feels much better in Starfield after the huge update they did. Wow, I put huge marks on the wall there. Cat, hi. I'm probably going somewhere important. Door. Oh, fill me in some XP. Alright, money. Loot. Yeah, I am playing on PC. And I played it when it came out on Game Pass, and I kind of played it for a little bit and everything, but then it just felt not quite polished yet, or like a little flat, I guess. Hey, knock it off. Then I played it on the Xbox for a while, and then I really kind of wanted to play on. I play on PC primarily, and I've built a Steam machine that I use, like okay, this all done. Potions. Thing under here, or just that's it? It'd be light. Oh, look at this. What's this here? Oh. Crusader here, a little secret. I ended up not too long. I actually bought it on Steam, so I could play it on my Steam PC by my TV. And as part of that, I used a tool to transfer the save from the Game Pass version to Steam. So that's what I've been playing since then. I actually end up using... I play at the couch or whatever, or if I'm upstairs in bed or whatever, I actually stream it via Sunshine to my Steam Deck, so I can play the game there, because it is too heavy to run on the Steam Deck. It can run it. Oh boy. Not well, and it's just too heavy for that. But I stream it then from the PC directly to the Game Pass, or the Steam Deck, and that works really well. Can't get in here. Where it just came from. Game probably benefit from an actual map of some kind, because this is just very samey. I play it on controller, most of, again, by sitting on the couch. That's why I end up playing most games now. I played, like, you know, Cyberpunk even on a controller, mostly because I have to kind of sit back and put my leg up. That works pretty well. But between having a main gaming PC here, having a Steam machine by my TV over here, and then I have a smaller Steam machine on the living room upstairs, and with the Steam family sharing, we now have like a Steam library that we can just access almost everywhere. I kept my old Steam Deck, so my son uses that sometimes. Cloud saves, you know, I can basically play a game here, save, hop on the next system, and keep going, and it's pretty slick. So, what Gabe Newell said, that piracy is a like platform problem or service problem, and Steam is a good service. Well, this is probably good. I'm going down. Deeper down. I am doing the parry attack kind of move here now, as the modern games would enjoy. You can look at this lighting here. I'm going to go grab another soda. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go death wrap dungeoning. I mean, actually kind of want to use my spell here now. It's actually maybe useful even. That live or realistic lighting. Cat, I know. Just getting restless. Okay, you stay in my lap or not? Ooh. This was a secret then. Oh. Money. Sword of, shield of swiftness in action. Interesting. So what does that do then? An actual magical item. Yeah. Does it just speed up my... Oh yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep you away from the microphone. No can do. It must be on microphone. Yeah, it looks like I just swing faster now, I guess. At least there's some magic items then. Alright, Revenant, thanks for stopping by. You're not completely engaged in this corridor running simulator game. Medieval corridor running simulator, I should add. It's so engaging. I'm starting to see why this game got some really middling reviews, because I mean, it just seems to be dragging on, and at the end of the day, you're just kind of running around a lot. See, I think there were stairs under the stairs, if that makes sense. Have you respawned? Or you're stuck there? Evening Doppler, welcome. We are running around. Alright, Pixel, thanks for stopping by. See you later. We are running around a catacomb in this game, and we're just kind of getting lost, because it's just mostly running around. See where this goes. Let's cast our spell again. My only spell I have. Light. Real like a fireball spell or an offensive spell. So ooh, look at this. This is fancy. Whoa, hi. Jerk. Come at me, bro. Make your move. Dare you. Well, should have done something. Well, this is promising. Yeah. Enough with the electrocution. What's this then? Big old mace. Thunder's hammer. Ooh, now we're talking. Drop that. Freaking Mjolnir all of a sudden. Have to use it somehow, or is there a... So that was a cool, like, item. Didn't get us anywhere, but Found some cool loot out of here now, but I'm not sure if the where the actual like thing is. But I gotta look at the options again if there's some button to use. Spell R. Use item Z. T. Yep. All right. Well, no button for it. I guess we'll just hopefully like do more damage or something with the thunder. Just roll up here. Getting some cool gear now. Just got to figure out where the heck to go. I went all the way in the catacomb downstairs, and I didn't really go anywhere. Oh, check it again. I figured it would be going through. Potion. Rake's got a substance abuse problem. He's just chugging health potion like it's nobody's business. I figured a catacomb would like go through or something. Take you somewhere. Not just be a dungeon with some loot in it. We're doing a mason shield build right now. Run down here again. I'm not sure what's up with the music though, because you'd think there'd be... That's a music volume, but I haven't heard any music at all. Again, I don't think it's Redbook audio, so... Or if it is, oops. Yeah, I've been down here. That just went under... This door here. Nothing. Yeah, they don't give you a lot to go on in this game. Can't open that door. Put a big mark on the wall, at least. Oh boy. All looks the same. That's the stairs where I came down, I think. It's really just... That's it with the catacomb. Just... some loot. The map doesn't have... So that's the catacombs. Okay, so that's where I am now. I had to get to Corintha. Well, the catacombs might just have been like a dungeon or whatever. Unless you get a quest later on or something to clear it out, but... Oh, I got some gear at least. I just gotta find a way out of here. And there's some stairs. I really do wish there was a fast travel in the game, though, because if we're gonna have to haul around on that surface map again. No stuff to pull here or anything. I cleared it out for some XP and loot. Dodge rolling. Alrighty then. I guess we will leave the catacombs. Nothing else here. Neat. Like the story or gameplay ask is writing checks that the...
This tide of evil. The stronghold was quickly overrun.
What?
I cannot help but wonder if we will be able to stem this tide of evil. The stronghold was quickly overrun.
Mm-hmm. You work on that, buddy. So I got a Mjolnir, basically. An insignificant hammer. Well, there's a sign there, at least. I wonder if there's any other signposts that I missed. I didn't see any of it. The old catacombs. Let's see, where am I on the map now? I'm here. Oh, there's a compass, so that's actually my character marker there. Remember which this way? Okay, cat, you gotta pick a spot. This is okay, now I'm going north. It should probably be the other way, but that just led back to the beginning. I guess I should head this way then. That lady just took me to the stronghold, and that's it. It makes me wonder, why did it make this world so large here? It's just... Is it really the efficient way of the, like, performance budget to just make these huge open areas that don't have anything in them? I guess so. Interesting direction for a game. Let's see, we're heading slightly north. Makes no sense. Keep running this way, why not? Medieval running simulator. I think we're going to go back to that castle thing we were at a few minutes ago, yeah. Maybe? In the middle here. Smash this barrel here. My thunderous hammer. Oh yeah, look at how well it smashes the barrels. Take that, barrels. I was gonna say I need a run button, but he is already running as fast as he can, so. I'm trying to think, what other games can you guys think of that are like this, in this vein or design? Okay, this is towards the stronghold, isn't it? Or the citadel. It does have a... Like, I know, like, you know, your... I was thinking Death Trap Dungeon has a similar, like, aesthetic, but that's a underground... I think it's just a dungeon kind of crawling game, right? Tomb Raider style, except swords. And, I think other games are like this, but I think the more modern incarnations, again, would be Gothic in those, and I never really played Gothic. I kind of want to stream that at some point, too. I know it's a game that is kind of obtuse and difficult in the beginning and everything, but I do kind of want to give it a fair shake, because I never really played it. I know some people just love the Gothic series. Nope, that's just a lady, and, can you fall down? You can. I just want to see. Alright, so that's the way to the Citadel. So, not the way we need to go. And not the Catacombs. We've been there. I think this stream is going to be 75% running around. And it's where you split, you kind of get in the middle of these things. Like, I remember we streamed Daikatana quite a while back, and it was just, like, you want to, like, analyze and have fun with it, but it's just so boring. It's random peasants. You can talk to them.
Have you ever seen a Black Knight? They are frightening. If you see one, I suggest running.
Yeah. Random NPCs. I remember, like, thinking, like, oh, I can goof on Daikatana, but the whole first section is brown and green, and it's so boring. And that's what makes it difficult to even enjoy or just goof on. I feel this game is getting into that direction here, where it's, like, you know... It's just kind of boring running around like this, right? And it makes it not exciting or interesting to even goof on. There's some nuggets of a good game in here, but... These extended stretches of just running. That's right, there's just this campfire. This whole section here is just for this little campfire. Yeah, and I mean, I think that if they would have pulled off the ambition, I feel like Katana, like, again, hit that. It was just very middle of the pack to me. Like, if they would have pulled all that off, then I think it would have been an awesome game with all the time travel and all the stuff, but it just feels like such a slog to play. Sluggish areas, you know, the AI is just ridiculous trying to follow you, and yeah. But yeah, it's extremely overhyped, because they would have delivered on all the things that they were hyping up to. Yeah, sure, it would have been a trend-setting game. But it feels like the only people at Ion Storm that were trend-setting was like War Inspector and work on Daikatana and that stuff, right? So we should thank Romero that that he allowed War Inspector to, or not allow, but gave the opportunity for Warren to just do what he wanted to, which is spawned Deus Ex, right? Yeah, and that's probably right. The fact that it was so, like, disjointed between the different areas and eras, which, you know, okay, great for time travel or whatever, but if you can really feel they were building blocks of a game tacked together. And yeah. But for me, the biggest thing that just makes it so difficult is just there are later time periods which are cooler, but they start with such a boring one. It's just gray and green and brown and just shooting like mosquitoes forever, and it's like, ugh. It's not a good way to introduce you to a sci-fi time-traveling romp or whatever, but a legendary sword. I think that should not be that difficult to do that. Maybe the beginning, like, quote-unquote modern era, or the future section there, should have been much shorter as an introduction, but it feels like you're running around that green swamp just shooting mosquitoes forever, so this doesn't feel very fun. This here now, we're just hauling around. Getting any... How to get to Stronghold? Because we're at that castle thing earlier there, but I couldn't go in it. Are any other paths I missed? Yeah, and that's the thing too, you're right, because what they were trying to do was this narrative-driven, like, you know, again, time travel stuff, and Half-Life just blew every other, like, immersive, cohesive storytelling in an FPS out of the water. Like, nothing could compare, so. And, like, the whole, it feels like so normal now, but the whole scripted storytelling in the environment, in-engine, in-game, without stopping. Like, I think in Half-Life, you never lose control of your character, or Gordon, as it were. You're always in control of Gordon, even during cutscenes or events, and that was, you know, think back to it, that was pretty groundbreaking compared to what we have now. I'll say, I know I can go in here. Alright, Sick on Blues, thanks for stopping by. I'm really tempted to get...
Necros has already built his secret weapon.
Getting Crimson Desert, so... Oh, yeah, that's probably right. That's the thing, that's like, yeah, the technical aspect was always like, or the design and technical aspect was always shown for and center, right, with Half-Life. Like, I remember all the screenshots and everything, you know, it's cool, it's running on the Quake engine, modified, etc., etc. But yeah, the real star was that environmental storytelling. It's like the stuff you saw and encountered, and the, I don't know, that's, the pacing in that game is so good, too. This is just a really good game. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's especially you look at someone like Valve at that point, they were not a big studio, right? It was like make or break, basically. And Half-Life ended up being a gargantuan success, but I don't think they're respecting it, so... Like, it's, changed the course of gaming in general. It's like it's an inflection point in video game history. I remember playing it and not thinking too much about while I was playing it and just enjoying myself. But then you look back and reflect on everything that the game did and what you got out of it and what it changed for video games and especially shooters. It was like, it was the atmosphere. I don't know. It was just a fantastic game through and through. Can I get in here now? Nope. Boy, I'm literally running out of ideas on where to go here. This is where I came out, then. I'm at a west of Stronghold now, so that we would think that this is where I need to go, because it goes... Let me in. It would make sense that I need to go here, but how do you get in? Open the door. Is there a lever somewhere? Come on, open the door. Come on, be a good guy. Yeah. It's crazy to think that probably a lot of those... I mean, I know that I watched a documentary that they released for the anniversary, which is awesome. You know, a lot of the original staff is still there, and... I mean, if you enjoy that sort of development, you probably would never leave Valve, because you have basically full power and full autonomy, so... Jump up. Come on, Drake. Now you can jump really high, so jump higher. We're heading in the right direction. Let's see, what did the quest say? Go to Carantha, secure the Horn of Shattering, and return here. Oh my. Notes. Get an enchanted Celeste in a Citadel report what has occurred. By that journal will ensure that I've... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is true. They were really disconnected. Hmm. Yeah, I definitely see why this game got pretty average reviews, because it's just a lot of running around. Like, even if I'm missing something specific in this game here now, maybe there's a big piece of the game design that I'm just not getting. It's a lot of time spent running around. At least I can jump high. Like, the action sequences are few and far between. I have to talk to someone in the village, maybe, to help me get through the stronghold? Be my other only guess. Yeah, there's nothing said for that, too, but it's like, you know, sometimes you get game development like that, and you get kind of like a star team. Everything clicks, right, to make just an amazing game. Not always the case, but that was just the right people at the right time with the right resources. Yep, exactly. I'm surprised it says it on the back here. Let's see. All the box screenshots looks amazing because they have like a spells and a whole bunch of stuff. Unique blend of action and role-playing. Custom-built state-of-the-art 3D accelerated engine. Brutal hand-to-hand combat with swords, axes, hammers, and more. Digital 3D surround puts you in the thick of the action. Large game levels are seamlessly joined into 9 huge environments. There it is. Distinctive character development as Drake gained levels and powers. Only determination, quick reflexes, and an unquenchable thirst for revenge will save the world of Ardon. If you meant running, then yes. Not even like fetch quests, you're just running. I feel like if anyone's watching this video after the fact, after not live now, if you got this far, I applaud your tenacity, because as we're exploring this game live is one thing, but to listen through this running around for a couple of hours takes commitment. Maybe just listening. Watching it is one thing, but... Already been in here. I've already raided every house. Just running. I guess we'll go into the tavern and ask... Let's see, talk to people. See if anyone has any lead on where to go or how to do it. Maybe just like you gotta run into a person, they can take you to the, No. There's no way this game has like a follow mechanic or anything.
There is no hope! I have seen that the Crusaders are brave and strong, but the evil tide that grows is much larger and fearsome.
I must tarry.
Okay.
Necros has already built his secret weapon. It is a portal to
Have a
the
candied
netherworld
larva.
where
They are
countless
delicious.
undead step
No, thank you. I don't want a candy larva. Smash these barrels, though.
without a device like that.
I feel like I don't want to necessarily go through every room, but at the same time, I don't want to go all the way through and then finding nothing and forgetting to have checked the place or something. It also has Ultima... Well, Ultima 9 is a very different kind of beast. We have streamed that before. I don't think this is open before. Cool, there's nothing in here. Ultima 9 is a very different type of beast, but it looks similar. Yep, nothing in here. Did you take fall damage? Not really. At least from that distance. Alright, talk to everyone here. There's nothing in here. Yeah, and they don't. And that's the thing, too, is like, I understand not having a quest marker. You think, like, Morrowind, and like how that is, right? It's pretty open, and they gave you, like, go to this here and do there. You know, we really should make a series of Morrowind. I know I played it one time, but that might be a fun one to actually do a streaming series on or something to actually progress and get far, because I didn't play that far in that game, honestly. But that one at least has, like, you know, a checklist of go do those things. Versus here, it's just, like, it's so open-ended. It doesn't tell me what direction to go in and everything. And that's fine. I don't mind exploring and figuring out as I go, but something to go on. Besides just go to this place nebulously all out there. If you make it a little more modern, this reminds me of a little bit of Kingdom of Amalur in that sense. Or what that game does much better, which is huge open world areas. But more quests and stuff, and that is in single-player MMO, basically. It was made as an MMO, converted to a single-player game, so it's got a little bit of a similar vibe.
My lovely wife, Gianna, gave birth to a boy. I hope he grows up to be a Crusader.
I used to trade with the dwarves. They had reliable and well-made goods.
Nope, doesn't want to talk to me. Fair enough. Yeah. We were at a micro center the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and we don't have one here locally where I live, but we were out of town. I went into a micro center, and they had a 4 terabyte drive. It was a Samsung, one of the nicer ones, but it was listed for over $1,000. I think it was $1,100.
Certainly, there's magic hidden away within the stronghold. Find it, and I am sure it can help you in your quests.
Yes, but I need to get into the stronghold. And just, I mean, I think they're coming down.
Please, check out my fine wares.
Maybe a little bit, but yeah, it's just ridiculous. You know, my son was like, oh, jeez, Louise. Yeah, exactly. My son was like, oh, my hard drive's so small, I need a bigger one. I was like, nope, you do not. We are not upgrading hard drives right now. You'll have to make do what you got, so, yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I hope it comes down to some point, but it's going to be a while probably because of I mean, it's the amount of chips are going directly to all these parts,
so...
you
should be careful of bogus information. It could lead to your death.
I don't even mind bogus information. I just want some information on where to go right now. So there's that, and that goes into the catacombs on the right. Unless I missed someplace in the catacombs, so...
Oh, trust me.
Ooh.
There's more to this struggle than meets the eye.
Torchlight. I already have that one, don't I?
See things clearly.
Do I have 2 torch spells now? Or a stronger one? I guess so. It lights up even more. Huzzah! Finally, I can see more. That goes to the catacombs, and this other place just goes all the way to the airship thingamajigger. Did I get soft lock or did it bug out?
Hail and well met. It is good to see a face friendlier than our new neighbors.
Did it bug out or something? Because, I mean, the stronghold there, they said, like, oh, there's something in the stronghold to help you. But I can't get into the stronghold, so... Unless someone wants to just do a quick Googling of it or something, but... I can look it up, too. I think this path takes me all the way back to the airship doohickey or whatever. Yeah, that's the thing, I don't know. It's, you'd think that the stronghold is where I need to go, but the door won't open, so...
Hail, I am Casper. Hail, I am Casper.
What? Hang on. Hail, I'm Casper. Hail, I'm Casper. The Caspers are in this house. Take a healing potion, though. But who leaves their woodworking tools on the bed? Well, Casper and Casper, it must be going. It's been lovely. Let's check the next house. I don't know that this game has... I mean, sure, you want to see that queen or whatever. And that was kind of like a big thing, but these random NPCs, I don't...
When I used to travel to the south, I had to dress warmly, for beyond the forest there's an actual glacier.
A sword is such a simple tool that performs such a complex task. Think about it.
Sure. Fancy rug there.
A sword is such a simple tool that
I already talked
performs
to you.
such a
Go away.
complex task. Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. So that's up there, and I think down here is just where that fireplace is for... Well, a couple skeletons that were hanging out there, but yeah, I am just totally lost, so... At some point, let's call it, because this is getting ridiculous of running around. I was thinking maybe at first, like, I could make a series out of this game or something, but no, I don't think I will. Because, yeah. This game is not fun. It's just the way it is. Like, I understand the appeal, and I mean, it has a good game underneath there, but it's just running around. Running around. I feel like this is one of those I should just... I mean, I did play it in a variety stream where we're messing with the computer. Might have been this machine. Not this one, but... Was that... Yeah, maybe.
I heard the steward lost all he had with him to bandits. And he had just stepped off his porch. At least he didn't lose his life.
I'm gonna have to look this up quick here. Let's see. Walkthrough. Yeah, I was kind of scanning through quick to see if there's anything that stands out, but... You do have to go through the catacombs somehow. The... Yep, I guess it is. Follow the passage to the end and open the chest to get a shield of swiftness in action. Head out of the passageway and continue down the hall. Go up the stairs and dispatch skeleton work. Yeah, I guess the catacombs is the place to be. Yeah, I think so. Is, choice. Let's see, we're in the right spot now. So the catacombs are down here, and they go to... Oh my goodness. Yeah. I kind of want to see if we can make progress. Oh, that's the place. So we need to go back to the other house. And so somewhere in the catacombs down there is a different hallway that takes us out. I thought I'd, like, ran around the whole place and then find any, but... Be curious to see where you would go, or if there's a way to get through this, so... But certainly it's not clear. Nothing has indicated that the catacombs is the thing we need to go through to get there. I think I'm running right away. At least you get to look at this glorious running animation more, so that's neat. And I feel like it's one of those games that this was like the only game you had at a time, or, you know, you bought one game and this is what you're playing. You know, probably power through it, but it's hard to justify spending a ton of time on a game like this, so... oh, nice. Liking the end result? think I'm heading towards the catacombs. Maybe. Gotta get to the house, and there's like a little sign somewhere. I think. Right, so just running. Just running. If I lost my way to get back to the catacombs as well, then that might be it, but... Yeah, it is really good. Between Proton and all the stuff, I mean, it's really solid. I play on my Steam machines. I play Linux exclusively on those because they run Bazite, and having it as a console-like experience is just fantastic. It works great, and I am very tempted to put Linux on my main gaming computer here too, because Windows 11 is just, boy. I know they keep saying they're going to clean it up and make things better, but it just, I don't know. Windows has it's not good right now. And I've been using Windows since Windows 3.11. Always been the kind of primary Windows, but Linux has gotten so good now too for just everyday use and everything. I'm not sure if I took a wrong turn now. Albuquerque, I guess, but... Yeah. I think the catacombs... Yeah. Oh, we'll see how far I get the energy to go here now, because I just wish I had a more detailed map to show where I'm going. Not even an auto run. Because there was a house, and it has the split fork to left and right, and one is the catacombs, so... Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I looked around, too, and most of the software and stuff that I use for leverage exists on Linux, too. Like, the capture software I'm using right now for my data path vision tool is available on Linux. The OBS, of course, is available on Linux. You know, drivers are available on Linux. The DaVinci, whatever, is also available on Linux. So it just, there's really no, from my perspective anymore, there's no huge drawback for what I use, because I don't really use that many Microsoft products anymore. And the biggest thing for me was just game compatibility, right? And that's gotten so good now between Proton and just community efforts, and you know, more and more, it's like a snowball effect. The more and more people are playing on Linux, the more support and development is happening. So it just, like, again, Valve put a lot of effort in there. Of course, the community did a ton too, but just that Valve, like, we are going to make this translation layer, and that's going to be the basis of our platform, you know. And it's good. Like, when I started using the Steam Deck, and like how good that experience is, it's just fantastic. It feels like a console and everything, and has all the bits and pieces you might want. So, yeah, exactly. Like, you don't necessarily need a... Ooh, skeletons have spawned again. I can go whack him with my... No, never mind. It's just a guy. Back for more. Oh, tripped. Oh, tripped. Alright, let's go down the catacombs, see if we can find a path through, and if we do make it through to Darkwood, then that might be it, but... Come on. Perseverance. Fall until it starts going down into another hall. Before entering the hall, go to the left or right and go all the way into the end. Just gonna try and get to the bottom again and see. I clearly missed a place somewhere. Yeah, there's so many good emulators for retro gaming now, you know. Where you can spin up an actual virtual machine. But, like, if you think about any retro gaming now, there's like a, you know, any given platform, there's going to be a good emulator of some kind. You know, be it Amiga, classic PC, Macintosh, whatever. There's just so many options. So not here. I kind of thought I scoured this whole area down here, but... So we'll explore some more. Let's see, we'll do... I went under here, and there was that... Literally just right here. I think it's literally just right here. I think I found it. I was there earlier, but I just grabbed the shield. I thought it was a dead end. Here we go. Progress. Something different. It's not just green area running around. Huzzah. We made it. Loading. Mushrooms. Don't know what the Hammer of Thunder does, but... What is dark here? I guess that spell upgrade is pretty nice. This is a series of tubes. Look how much it opened up here now. Yeah, there was nothing indicating that's where... I mean, one thing is supposed to go, whatever. There's no, like... lighting, any, like, you know, subtle, like, environmental clues. And that's the stuff I feel like has gotten really good. Developers have gotten very good at doing that. They are able to add context clues and stuff like that to direct the player. I know that the yellow paint thing is people complain about that, but, you know, lighting, world design that kind of funnels your eye to a certain spot, that sort of stuff is, you know, developers have got a good eye for that now anymore. Chugging those potions. I don't know, they do yell a lot. Alright, level up. Check the inventory here because there's so much junk on the ground. Let's see this. A greater healing potion. Trinket. Yeah, it's true. And it's like, you look at games back in the day, and it was like, oh, I wonder which thing I can interact with. And it's like a very obvious, like, different wall, right? But now, you're right, the games are so much clutter and so much, like, detail that, it's really hard to pick that out. You need that thing that funnels your eyes. And, like, I know people complain about the yellow paint and everything, but it's like you need something in game design to direct the player a little bit. And that's, you know, that's what you need sometimes. And, I mean, look back at some games had very obvious... What's going on here, then? Just block me? Think. I can hit those boxes. I was chugging potions. I got so many healing potions. I might as well just keep healing up. Let's just say, I don't think you were here, Doppler, when we switched, but we started playing on the Voodoo 2 machine, and it was not having a good time. The game was crashing and stuff, so we switched over to play on this instead, and this runs the game much better. Well, the Thunderhammer can basically one-shot things, so that's good. This is a very long tunnel. Again, this game feels like unnaturally drawn out. Like this huge world, or environments here, that don't really add a lot except just running. So that's the kicker. It's actually a 1999 game. It is a PlayStation... case behind here. It is a PlayStation 1 game as well, which might give you some indication of the engine and what it's intended to do. But from what we looked up earlier, it is a 1999 PC game, and it came to PS1 later. So it was very late in the PS1's life cycle, so that might make it impressive as a PS1 game, but it certainly is not impressive as a PC game, so... What's that? I think we have a boss of some kind here now. What is that? Well, whatever it is dead now. Like a... a golem or something? Well, it's gone now. So yeah, it's I mean, again, this game got middling reviews at best if you look back at when it came out, and you know, I see it why. Yeah, it does. It's got a decent amount, but it's too empty. Like, I feel like if you condense it and make the world smaller, that'll probably help the game better. Like, we've been running in this tunnel forever, and what's the purpose of having this tunnel so huge? Like, is it adding anything to the gameplay? Not really. Just running. Mushrooms. Oh. Oh, that guy really hurt. Yeah, it's empty. Thanks for sticking with us here, Blast. You can go to bed if you want, but we're probably going to call here soon, but yeah, it's just just running. It just there's so little in the game, and I feel like spending your resources on making the game huge, it maybe feels like they built like a really big world first, but then they realized that they didn't have the, you know, power to populate it. Mike Boy, welcome. Joining up late in the evening here now. We are running and running and running and running and running. And this is probably the most exciting. Oh my goodness. Got platforming now. That's not a good sign. Quick save here. Just got really exciting now. This is the most excitement we've seen the whole all of evening, I think. Chest here? Alright. Loot. Amber Ring of Quickness. Don't mind if I do. Doesn't say what it does, but... Oh, yes. I have... Didn't Invincible, a new one come out today? The last episode, right? So I've been following that. I haven't started watching The Boys yet. The last season. Yeah, it's probably a regular save. I'm using a lot of quick saves, but I'll probably do a new hard save. Been a long time. This is Crusaders of Might and Magic, and it is set in the same universe as the Might and Magic. Oh my god, is that a swinging bridge? Whew. It is set in the same universe as, you know, Heroes of Might and Magic and the game series Might and Magic. But it is perhaps a little too... Oh my goodness, this seems like a bad idea. I need like a force push or something. Yeah, and it's not, as we found so far, you're seeing a lot of action. We spent like an hour solid, not more, just running around empty environments. And this is the most action we've seen like in, I mean, a long time here now. So don't let this excitement here fool you what this game actually is. So it is kind of like, what I mentioned earlier, it's kind of like Rune. You know, it's got that same vibe, just a lot more sparse and slower. It's just a very big empty world. Ow. Going to try and go in the swing. That surely will end well. Oh boy. Oh, there was treasure back there? Oh yeah. Whoa. I'm a little amazed the engine's handling this. We determined earlier that it's a custom engine from 3DO. Healing potion here. There we go. Chugging those healing potions. Yeah, and we tried to run it earlier. We started out the stream on the... We got... Ooh, an actual spell. Holy buckets. Healing potion... 8 there. Mana potion. Oh, I can probably drop this. I have a spell. Huzzah. That was the first torch spell I just got. We played on the Voodoo 2 machine, but just... Whoop! Also, as some of you already seen, but the jump height is ridiculous. Yeah, this is direct 3D, so if it had a glide support, it might have been better, but that K62 with the Voodoo card just was not playing this game well. It was just something was bad or wrong. So I ended up switching to this P2 instead. Now the game's opening up. And we spent a long time, I mean a long time running around. And the place to get through or progress was just basically a little hidden alcove to go through. And that opened up the game now. So this here has been the most exciting section I think we've seen yet. The maze. Why not? Reminds me of like the grid-based dungeon crawler here now. Whoop! I did not die. I am a little shocked here. Whoa, I still have not died. What the heck? Oh. Where's my greater healing potion? There we go. Woo! Well, this is in 1999. That gives you an idea. And I can't believe I've survived this fall here. 1999, and there was a PS1 version that came out in 2001, apparently. So it's, yeah. Yeah, you can actually make it up here again. It's not like in this very wide open area here now. Welcome back. Long time no see. Yeah, I said, this is the most exciting and, like, things happening for a long time. Oh. Don't shock me, bro. I just picked up the stone skin spell here now, so that's something. Just had a torch spell so far. An offensive spell will be nice. Door. Yeah, this particular machine, for those unaware, I made a video on it. And turned out like a pretty good build. This is the black computer. The desk machine, not the desktop, but the one that sits flat. I had a flat black monitor and everything on it too, so it just worked out really well. Out there. Oh. Now it's turning more into like Death Trap Dungeon, right? So the glaciers. Oh, that's locked. So I need to find the way to Dark Woods. I gotta remember this spot then. What an offensive spell is all I want. Can you fall down here? Find out. You sure can. Don't take too much damage. You're all locked in here with me. Yeah, true. Well, the XP from killing all these guys. I don't know how long the stone skin lasts, so can you see that in the character information here? Yeah, a lot of resistance it adds by doing that. Yeah, if the game was paced more like what's going on here now, I feel like it was a better experience, but... Money? But I am really curious to check this out on the PS1. I'm going to have to do that at some point just to see and compare. Because as a PS1 title, I think this probably works really well and feels appropriate. Chug those potions. Mike gets key. Well, that's probably important. Okay. It's funny how, too, like, you play a game like this on modern era, and is this choppy? It would be just... But I've gotten used to it now. It's just, you know, that's how games ran, and... So this is running, of course, so... My Thunderous Hammer has been very effective so far. It's locked. Whoa, I can almost look behind there. Don't quite know where I'm going, so... I've been here already. So that was the glaciers. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was wondering that too. I do have a PS1 with the PSIO. Or the knockoff of it anyway. I might try that. But yeah, it always might be a good one to try on the Mr. or Superstation. Did you get yours yet? Or yet? I'm still waiting for mine because I opted to... Whew. Yeah, same for me. I think that means that they are... Yeah, this is the way I came... It means that the... I think they sent back the doc for some other revision, and I think there was an email that went out, right? They apologize for the delay, because the doc is still going through certification and stuff like that, so... It's almost ready, and I'm in the same boat. Mine... I think, Blast, if you're still here, yours is in the same boat as well, right? Where it shows as order fulfilled and all that stuff, but it hasn't actually... Like, it shows as shipped or order fulfilled, but no tracking number or anything like that yet, so... Ah, I thought it would be something up here. We got money and greater healing potion. Sure. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think that any other platform like that is going to have that sort of polish. I know there's other Mr. platforms and solutions like that, but to me, this looks like, and from what I've seen on the people that have received their unit only, it looks like a fantastic sort of product. Like it looks like the way I would want a Mr. console to be or act and behave. I know there's like the Mr. multi-system stuff, but it feels still more... Now, I don't have one, but it definitely feels more like a, you know, home project kind of thing going on. Well, not home project, but that's where I went. Yeah. And, I mean, from what I've seen, what everyone has, what the people that have received theirs, the actual Superstation only, right, has been exactly what to expect, right? It's a Mr. in a really nice case with very nice quality of life improvements and everything, so the dock delivers on that too, then, yeah. The glaciers. So, not here, then. But this game just does not want to give you direction at all. It's just... Good luck! Fell down there. The door. So I picked up the key down there. Is that something I have to use? I think so, right? Micah's key. I have to actually put that in the use slot, maybe? I'll go check that before I run away from that door. Yeah, that's the thing, too. And I think that with the expanded build and everything, it is still... You know, nope, that's not it. it does feel like Super Station is, again, the next level. I think the multi-system looks fantastic and has a lot of good things going for it. But it's still a mister in a nice cladding at the end of the day. Which, I mean, yes, Super Station is as well. But the fact that they developed a custom injection molded case, a expansion options with the dock and everything, and then a new interface, that's what makes it a compelling, complete product. Versus the Mr. Multi-System, which is, at the end of the day, an expansion of what already exists. Or, it's just a nicer Mister in that sense. The Super Station feels like a different product altogether, so... Did I fall down here at all and check this out? Oh, the guy down there. I can get some XP if nothing else. Take that. Nothing else down here, though. Game definitely is struggling when you get into these wider areas, so... Will jump like nobody's business. I think this up here just takes you to... the whole bridge swing stuff. Hey, Solar Strike, welcome. See, this is the tunnel, so... Nope. Yeah, this is the actual cave that it came from. So it must be down there somewhere, but... This place looks too fancy to not be right, but all it did was take me down to the glacier. Did I miss a turn somewhere to go to the... Part of me, like, I'm probably not going to do a streaming series because the game is just not that kind of caliber, but part of me wants to keep playing this out of spite at some point, just to freaking get through it. I do really want to check out the PS1 version. This goes back here. Where was the... Yeah, I mean, this thing is, so you can shoehorning a, try this if it's... Yep, there we go, I had to use a key. Alright, so making progress now. I don't know if you... I mean... Probably, it would just be really boring. I know there's some speedruns of, like, awful games like Super Highlight and that kind of stuff, or Virtual Highlight, and well, those are some interesting games. But, I don't know, this would be an interesting speedrun, I suppose. Don't shock me, bro. Well, the light spell has actually been really useful because it is insanely dark in here. You can look and see if there's any speedruns on it. It might be entertaining, I suppose, but... Oh. It's in moody lighting now when I don't have the, Hey, Kogan Norim. GTA San Andreas, I guess that would be retro. I suppose I should... We played GTA 1 one time, because that was something that I played when I was younger. And I played 3 as well, of course, and everything, but... Whoa! Oh! I don't think it's supposed to spawn you that way. Call me crazy, but I don't think it's supposed to drop you from the frickin' sky. Wow. I've arrived at the woods, I guess. I just dropped it from the sky, like it spawned me up there, and I almost died. I think I'm supposed to kill these guys. Oh, they hurt a lot, too. Hopefully I'm supposed to murder all these guys. Look at that god ray here. It's like ray tracing on next level. I think that I spawned into the next area where it was I'm supposed to, but either there was supposed to be like a ledge or something, but it dropped me all the way up from the... Unless the brightness is really high. There, probably have had that set up a long time ago right now, but here we are. Yeah, that looked like a glitch. It was not supposed to do that. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was like a guy, but it's like a freaking axe murderer. Oh. So they are literal axe murderers here. Bye-bye. Yeah, if there had been like a single thing to indicate in that catacomb where you're supposed to go, I think this game would have been a lot smoother, but just the... I mean, I probably missed it, but there was nothing that showed that you should go that way. Well, there's a lot of these people just standing around. We're gonna murder everyone, I guess. XP. Yeah, this is way more exciting than we've seen all night. Basically. Bye-bye. I don't know where I'm running. It's just a random forest area. Playing Turok now, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, people just come up with random... But I think that a speedrun has to be compelling in some way, right? And I talked earlier about how games have to be interesting or bad interesting, if you will. If it's just a game that's bad and boring, it's not fun. Like, it has to be really bad for us to be interesting of some kind. And like I said, the virtual highlight, someone did a speedrun of that, and it was just fascinating to see. But this game, I'm not sure, because you can't do much to speed up. I'm sure there's like some glitches. You can glitch in and out of an environment, maybe, but otherwise you're just running a lot. Like, maybe there's a glitch to make you run faster or something, but otherwise you're literally just running. There's way more like combat and action in this area than the initial area. We're just walking around forever. I'm not sure if I'm running in a circle or what, but... Yeah, that is really fun to see. And that's a fun way to explore, understand a game, because, like, a game that you may never see or play, or you may have just tangentially heard about, and you see someone speedrun it, this is freaking hilarious. Like, I will probably never play Virtual Highlight, and the... I mean, I keep bringing it up, because the speedrun was freaking hilarious. They were just, you know, openly saying how terrible the game is, and they just think it's fun. Yeah, it's that part too. There's plenty of games like that too that are just a slog, you know. Here we are running around the forest, hopefully finding something interesting. Murdered everyone here. I don't know if it just goes on a... Oh my, there's branching paths here now. Warhammer, but I still get the Thunderous Hammer. It's better. There's a sign. The Eastern Stronghold of Krantha. That's where I want to be. See, just like this. This alone here is enough to make this more palpable and just palatable, or like actually enjoyable. Telling you some sort of sign or direction. And this fog actually works better than the wide open somehow. A little more mysterious. A little more for the time. But still, the distances are just all too big still. Just falling around. Break the panther, like they mentioned in the intro. Running. Lots of running. I really want to see, I'm probably finding online, like an actual map of the overworld of, like, to see all the directions and places you can go would help a lot. Yeah. The Jedi stuff is just ridiculous. seen the Academy and the Outcast. And, oh, ow. These are actually... Yep, they killed me in a freaking heartbeat. I think I just saved. I didn't see there were 2 guys there. Aggroed too many. Guys hit really hard. Got my large supply of drugs. Nope. The only spell so far I have is a Stone Skin spell, which is I got recently, and a Torch spell. That's it. The game has 30 devastating spells to cast. I have 2, and none of them are devastating. Unless I missed it. I've not got an offensive spell yet. Bird guys? Or what are they? You said there was a speedrun of this game then? 10 years ago? Something. There is a speedrun at all. Man, they just gang up when you're pretty fast here. Yeah, I'm quick saving often. The quick save has no lag too, which is nice. There's a money drop. Oh, good experience here. Feels like an MMO right now. Chugging healing potions. Have any greater left? Yeah, not that many. I am wrecking through these healing potions right now. Like bird people or something? This is the monarch's cocoon. A monarch! Take turns, guys. A lot of these jerks. There were so many areas earlier where there was like one mob here and there, and now they're just like throwing everything at you. Thought we could just get to the Corinth area pretty quick, but they're going on a freaking road trip first. Hammer, thunderous hammer, just smack him in the face. Really? There's so much running. Oh boy. Let's see, do I have a air resistance, a quickness, speed potion? I only have 1. Jeez. Wreck you real fast, too. Low on potions now. It would be appealing to have, like, a big, like, modern... Jeez, to hit hard. Half my health. 1 hit. We're playing on easiest difficulty, mind you, too. Yeah, this got some frickin' MMO vibes here now. Brantha, that's where we're heading. It's a huge world now. Good lord, yeah, it took like... Whew, I'm running out of health potions. It would be cool to have a game with sort of this aesthetic or graphics. I know There's one Red Illusion, I think, which is kind of like this style, but a Morrowind-esque open world, like first-person game. And it uses a lot of this sort of type of graphics, and that's probably the closest we have right now, so. But it's like the distance we have traveled now. It doesn't add anything to the game. It's just like arduous, long running, and that's just. What does it add except, I don't know, XP maybe? Nope, loading. Oh, and pop. Completely different environment. Look, more running. So, by far, the most time spent in this game is just running. As the dwarves. I don't have to attack you, right?
What business brings you to Carantha?
A lady by the name of Celestia sent me. I'm here to share a word with the king of the Stoneheart clan.
A diplomat, eh? You don't look like one.
And you don't look like much of a threat either.
He's a crusader.
Jeez.
Let him pass.
Snap.
Be warned. A civil war rages beneath these halls.
Aye, the Iron Pit clan has taken arms against the throne.
Yeah.
They'll not be
Basically.
sympathetic to your cause.
I'm beginning to see why Celestia sent me.
Oh, we're right there at war. You have a shop or anything? Oh, look, that's the Dwarven City of Hallways. Need a transit system in this world. Like, again, I wondered the design. Like, when they designed these maps, they're like, I really like long corridors and open areas. And that's how our game's going to be. Alright, have a good one, Solar Strike. See you later. Probably going to call it here pretty soon now. We've been running and running and running. Oh, look at that, it's starting to get a little interesting here. City. Look.
Please, please check out my fine wares.
Nope.
Please, please check out my fine wares.
Bandit armor, yes please. We will need that for sure. Greater healing potions. 300 to pop. Dragon Tamer's Ring. Sure, why not? I don't know what it does, but it sounds cool. Oh yeah, look at the armor now. Alright, well, it's probably a good time to call it good there, but yeah, it's such an interesting world design. Look at derpy Drake there. How they have so many, like the distances, like they don't make any sense. Like I mean, it made sense back in the day, I suppose, or when they were making this game, but just so much stretched out. Like it's trying to be this open world massive game where it really doesn't need to be. It probably would have been much better if it was condensed, make it a little smaller. Like it could still keep like even half of it or even 2/3 of it, the space, but it's just like how much time do we spend running? What's the narrative benefit? Yeah, but yeah. Hi Solar, thanks for stopping by and get some rest. I'm going to check it out on PS1 though. I'm really curious to see if it just fits better there. Makes more sense. No. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just run around all by yourself. But it feels like a game like this with this kind of design, or not design, but the visual in a modern engine with the modern trappings and all the stuff would be really cool. But it wouldn't sell, right? If you want to make a game of that caliber, of that size, you have to use graphics that kind of pull people in. So indie games don't have that scope. But again, that Dread Illusion, I think, is not too dissimilar, but it leans more in the Morrowind direction. So, anyway, yeah. Interesting game. Not sure I would sit down and play this for fun, I suppose, which we did tonight. But yeah, maybe I'll continue playing this on my own just for freaking spite, just to keep going in this game. But may not be more streaming material. But it does make me hanker for like a good game in similar-ish vein. Like again, maybe yeah, like Morrowind or something. We can start a new character and maybe play that for real. So yeah, I think did Blizzard shut down all the private servers? I can't remember if that's still around, but a lot of servers or games have private servers, right? I know that, for example, City of Heroes, right, got like the blessing of the developer to keep running private servers still, which is pretty awesome that those old MMOs can be given a second life. As long as they're not making money on it, right? It's a great way for all that effort from that game to continue on. A lot of people have fantastic memories playing these MMOs, right? So it makes sense to let them live on as much as possible. Anyway, that's enough of hallway running medieval simulator tonight. We'll figure out something else more fun next time, perhaps, than this game. I thought this would be a neat game, but I was incorrect. This is a very drawn-out, pretty boring game. So anyway, appreciate everyone hanging out. I will hopefully see everyone next week. Probably back on Tuesday again. We'll see. It just worked better on Wednesday this week, but I'll try and stream on Tuesday. I will let everyone know if not. So, oh, wow. That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks again for everyone hanging out. If you ended up watching this entire video after the fact, I salute you that you stuck through watching all these corridor runs. So, hats off, I guess. Anyway. See everyone next time. I'll catch everyone online on Blue Sky or Discord and all the other places. Otherwise, I'll see everyone next stream. So have a good one and have a good weekend. Good night.